Hey there viewers, Tiger here with a news update. For this update, I want to plug a few things that might be along your realm of interest. First off is the Smash King Archives YouTube channel. You recall how YouTube had taken my unlimited video duration on this channel on my last update, right? So I decided to open another channel to archive the Smash King series, the catch being that each episode would be all in one part. That also means that the episodes there would be in their quote-unquote fixed format. For example, the missing Jigglypuff sighting in episode 7. You would find it in the version of episode 7 that I upload on the archive channel. If that's enough of a draw for you, you may keep an eye on it. Subscribe if you like. Next thing I want to plug is probably a shot in the dark, but I might as well just take a chance. So, a certain fan took it upon himself to make a, are you ready? A Smash King fan club on Deviants. It's pretty small right about now, but in light of actually receiving some fan art through that, I like for it to grow into something bigger and probably give me incentive to take more advantage of it. Like, since I kind of frequent DA often, I'd be more inclined to answer some of your questions. I could provide updates at a more frequent pace, since writing out my updates is much simpler than going out of my way for these kind of videos. And probably some other small things I could cook up later. It's probably better to go with this kind of thing through Facebook because, pretty much a lot of people use Facebook. But Brawl Machinima is pretty niche to begin with anyway, so I'm just testing the waters of interest through the fan club on DA for now. So, both links for the Smash King fan club and the Smash King archives are provided in the video description below, because video descriptions are your friends. Since I've already covered the status on Smash King not too long ago, I guess it's about time for me to acknowledge that other show that some folks refuse to forget about and or let me forget about for at least a year or two. I can't do it, Mommy, I can't. I'm talking about Rebel Panther. Well, sorry to say, but in a way, I consider that to be pretty much cancelled. And no, it's not so much that I couldn't spare enough time for two separate machinima, because as ridiculously long recent Smash King episodes are, I believe I could spare time for two machinima if I just dial back a lot. I mean, a lot on how much I put into an episode. No, I paid no attention to Rebel Panther due to lack of interest, if anything. I just couldn't bring myself to go through with the school premise, and me not having a real solid idea for the plot didn't help either. However, the gears in my head have been moving since I came up with yet another concept for the series, yet while keeping the majority of the characters. So, actually, the school premise that Rebel Panther had is dead. Now that's all on Brawl Potter. Oh, I'm sorry, School Smash. But, yeah, what used to be known as Rebel Panther is going through a big revision, yet still retaining the whole ordeal between the two factions Ginko and Gokudo. Black Panther is most likely getting a name change, but will still remain a primary focus character. But she will be joined by a male duo in the spotlight, Violet Apollo, and this Wario character that was supposed to join the cast later as the janitor. He will be undergoing a new design and be called Brass Copper, and Horn King would still be the main antagonist. That's all the info I'm willing to divulge right now. So, I believe I covered everything for now, so till next time!